Welcome to this Windows Computer Technology channel, and to answer some viewer questions about Chromebooks. I've talked about Chromebooks on what they are exactly. Of course, they're not for everybody. One of the major questions I got quite a few times is people asking about the update process. So, of course, the Chrome OS and on Chromebooks does have updates, and that's important to know that every OS has updates. Every operating system needs to have updates because they have security updates, and these are for everybody. Whatever operating system you have, it does not exist that there is one that does not get updates. It's, all OSs have flaws and security problems. Linux, Mac, and so on. So a lot have been asking, are they complicated? Are they, is it something that, is it like Microsoft? How does it go? So usually the updates for security and the Chrome OS go with the fact that the OS follows roughly the Google Chrome browser updates. Why? Because they are really tied in very closely. Chrome OS, built on Linux, some of you have mentioned it, and it is absolutely built on Linux base, are roughly Google Chrome browser tweaked to look and feel as you have an operating system. But of course, you have updates that you can check for, and make sure that you check for updates, and it tells you if you're up to date or not. So usually the version that you have on your Chrome OS, on your Chromebook, is very close in version number to Chrome browser. They are very light in general and relatively seamless in general also. I installed one which happened to arrive in the last few days. It's, a lightweight. It's like updating your phone. We rarely actually notice, because our phones are, we keep them on most of the time, and we rarely notice that they actually have updated during the night, for example. You get to enter your code, or it gives you some, just going to tell you, we've updated your system, and it's very seamless. Unlike Windows, where it's a little more of, process and steps, and except if you do it at night. If you leave your computer on all the time and they are done at night, often you won't even notice on Windows. They are in general okay, and they are fine. I've not really heard many complaints over time of Chrome OS or Chromebooks crashing after an update. But that said, it's never impossible. You got to remember that even though they are in general tested and work fine, there is always a possibility that it could go wrong, and that whatever system you're using could happen. A number of times I've seen Mac, or even as a tech guy, fixed Mac computers that the updates went wrong, and they had to either reinstall the operating system or tweak or fix some of the problems they had. It happens on every machine. One of the biggest problems is the assumption that Windows is worse than everybody else in terms of updates. And it is, there are, definitely Microsoft screwed up a few times, but in general, they are not more problematic than any others, just because the numbers game is there. So, Windows being roughly 80% of all operating systems in desktop, because if you put it at, if you think of Android, for example, you're actually lower than that, where maybe at 60% or something like that. One of the things that happens is that because it is the dominant system, we hear more about it. But every operating system could technically have problems and updates. But, the updates on Chromebooks and Chrome OS are small. They are very lightweight because it's a lightweight system. So technically, it usually goes well. It's usually quite fast. It didn't take a lot of time here to install the update. It was a very fast process. And like I said, usually follows a Chrome browser update by a few days to a week or two. And it's bug fixes, but a lot of security updates at the same time. So that is what's happening. So in general, they're safe and they work fine. And what you'll mostly notice is that you might not even notice when it happens many times on Chromebooks, because they could happen seamlessly in the background, and you just restart and it's there, it's done. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.